Hi there, welcome to TechTech. Let's dive into our today's problem, happy students. You are given zero index integer arrays, nums of length n, where n is the total number of students in the class. The class teacher tries to select the group of students so that all the students remain happy. The ith student will become happy if one of the following two conditions is met. So condition one is if you select the student, the total number of selected students should be strictly greater than the given nums. And if we don't select the student, the total number of selected students should be strictly less than the given num. So we need to return the ways in which teacher can select and form groups so that every child is happy. So let's look at a test case. So let's say we have a test case of 0, 1 and 2. So if I discard this particular student whose values is 0, I should have minus 1, which is strictly less than 0, the selection which cannot be done. So I should always select a student with value 0. So with 1, I should I can discard it if total number of selected student is 0, but that can't happen with this particular given sequence because I will always select student 1. So by that virtue I will need to select student 2 as well. So now I have two students with me. So but I can't discard 2 as well because his happiness lies it should be less than 1, less than equal to 1, or it could be greater than 3. So now let's choose this guy as well. We can't leave it alone. So that means I selected all the students. That is the only one way possible out there. So let's try to validate it with particular test case with 0, 1 and 2. Our answer should be 1 because there's only one way possible, that is select all the students. Okay, so with this we have established like a student with value 0 will always be selected. There's one more thing that we have established. So here it's 0 and it will always selected. So the selected is 1, and let's have this as selected is 1, and let's say discard value of some student is so here the discard value of student is 0, right? So we have already selected 1, we have made our mind and that cannot be undone, and we have discarded, we can discard the next child only if the number of selected student is less than the discarded ones, right? But here discard is less than the selected child, that means I will need to select it as well. So the other case is like when selected is greater than the discard, so we should always select this guy as well. Similarly here my selected student are 2, here discard values is 1, so again I need to select this guy. So my selected is greater than the discard value, so I should select it. Let's look at a different test case where we have this 6, 0, 3. Let's sort it a bit so that I can uh, establish a approach there. So we have 0, 2, 3, 3, 6, 6, 7, 7. So I will always choose this guy 0. So my selected value is let's say 1 for now, and for this 2 I've the selected the discard value for this guy is 1, and if we take this the taken value for this guy will be 3. So let's do one more thing. Let's add the corresponding discard value and a taken value for this particular ones. So if we discard it's minus 1, if we take it it's 1, if we discard this it's 1, if we take it it's 3, and if we discard this 2 it's 4, 2, 4, discard it, take it, discard it, take it, discard it, take it, discard it and take it. So these are the corresponding values for the particular happiness values for a particular student. So now I can't leave 0 behind. We already know that minus 1 is technically not feasible, so I'll always choose this guy. So I'll choose this guy. Let's add it, let's represent it as 1. So now my selected is 1 and my discard value is also 1. It's the criteria satisfied, so that means I have found one group. So my group is 1, Now let's choose it anyway. So now my selection is 2, but I don't, my taken is not satisfied yet. That means it's not a group. I need to add more student to make it a happy group. So then I'll move on to 3. The discard value is 2. I can discard it because I have 2 selected student, but this will not leave me with a happy group. So I'll take it and this guy as well. So my selected is 3 now, and here my discard value is 2. I can discard this, but I'm not in a valid group, so I'll take this guy as well. So my, at this stage, my previous retaken value, when I evaluate this, so my taken is, it matches what I have in my group. So that is means we have a valid group again. The happiness is considered, so we have group 2 here. Now when I move to 6, I can discard this value. So I increment my group count, and I can take, if I take it, I'll have to have a 7 here. So let's take this guy as well. So now I have 5. It's, we can ignore this, but my group is not valid as of now because I need 7 particular members. So let's take this guy as well. So now with this I can discard this, but my members are still 6. So I can take this guy. I can discard it, but my members are, I need 8. So let's add it. So my members are 8 and my uh, group is valid. So I'll add one more entry here. So we have total of 3 ways. And one more thing is there, like we can discard this particular, or we can choose not at all. So for the first test case we have an example like 1 comma 1. So let's say the corresponding discard value for this will be 0, or taken value will be done. Discard is 0, taken is 1. So currently I don't have anything that is taken, so it's valid criteria. So I have found my group, it's 1. Similarly here, I have found my group, so I can discard both of them or I can take both of them. That is the only one. So if it has a 0 in it, that means I can't discard it. I can't have a group where I do not select anything, so that way is ruled out. So let's try to code this up. We will iterate over the corresponding numbers, and let's find the corresponding taken value will be n plus 1, the corresponding discard value will be n minus 1, and we'll have our, let's say the total number of groups that I have formed so far is 0. The selected members so far is 0, and here I can use my first condition where it's 0 value, right? So that means discard will be negative. If my discard is negative, that means I should always add it to my selected list. So the selected will be plus plus, we select this guy now. Or it could be like my selected is greater than the discard. So I have someone which is selected already, it's greater than the discard value. That means I can't leave this particular student unless otherwise he or she will be unhappy. So it is selected now. The other case would be if selected is less than equal to the discard value. So that means I have less number of people, which is this particular case. So I have selected one student and discard value is less than equal to 1. That means I have found my group. So this would mean I have found my group, provided the taken criteria is also satisfied, right? So that is, we are iterating over this guy and we need to find the previous taken. So let's add it as previous taken, initially it's minus 1. If my selected count is greater than or equal to the taken, the previous taken, so we'll add it to our group. and we'll proceed ahead with this selection as well, so that we can found another groups in the way. So we'll select this guy, will become 2. We can only add it to group if it satisfy the uh, minimum threshold that it should have to remain the student happy. So we need to add the previous taken as well. So once it's finished, we'll say previous taken is equal to this taken. And once we have iterated over all the loop, that means I'm at the end, I need to again check whether all the members can be happy or not. So for that, if my selected is greater than equal to previous taken after all the members were selected with this selection, then I can say group is plus plus. And at last we need to add one more way, which is like don't select any of them. So for that, if I have a 0, if this number is 0, so we'll say something, let's say 0 found is equal to true. So boolean 0 found is equal to, initially it's false, so we can simply return if 0 found is equal to true, then my answer will be the group I have, and otherwise it will be group plus 1. So this is like way plus 1. So let's try to run this. Let's try to run it over the given test cases. See where we went wrong. So we have expected is 3, we're returning 4. So we are iterating it through. We see the taken constraint, the discard constraint. If it's negative or 0, that means we will always take it. The student will value 0, we can't leave it behind. And then we, or it could be like we have number of students selected is greater than the limit constraint of discard, so we can't discard that student as well, we need to select it. Otherwise we have found some group where we have that many students that can be discarded on the next student, and anyway the other list will be sorted out. It just has more elements at the end. So also the group is only valid if we have the corresponding previous taken constraint as well. Then we add it to our group list. So okay, so we have this previous taken as -1 and selected is 0, so there it got failed. So we need to add a previous taken not equal to -1, and we should have a group. So let's just run it against 600. It's accepted. Let's just add it. So okay, we haven't sorted down, so we need to say collections dot sort this particular num, so that we can discard the other ones, because that is a valid group, because the rest of them can be discarded. Let's run it again. Looks like this is working. Let's hit submit. Yep, this got accepted. Thank you.